Okay, with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to bring him on. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on. It won't let me. Let me see. Add. Approve. There you go. He'll be on in a second. And I just want to tell you about this man. He is,
Hey!
We met. Hi! Hi.
What's happening? How are you?
I'm good, good. It's Thursday. It's payday.
It's payday Thursday. Gotta
Yeah,
love
I
it.
just realized that.
You're looking fabulous as always.
Thank you. And you're looking super, super, super buff. He's like a fitness guru. So
thank you.
He's,
I am again, because the last few years I hadn't been able to go hard in the gym because of all my aches and pains. But CBD has brought my life back. CBD oil. Let me explain that. CBD oil. Yeah. So thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Real excited
thank you for your time.
Share what we have our hands on. Oh, anytime for you. So you guys, I appreciate you logging on. I know we got a few people here on live. And if you are on live, please give us some likes and some hearts and comment and share. And just know that Christina, whether you know her as Christina or Babydoll, however you know her, just know she has her hands on something super special. She is so passionate about changing people's lives. And what we have our hands on here it's life-changing. It's absolutely life-changing. I'll give you a little bit of backstory about myself. I've been a lifelong entrepreneur. In fact, I walked out of my last job in 1996. So I've been an entrepreneur for quite some time. And I got introduced to the home business industry, the MLM industry, back in 2009. I tipped my toes in a company. I stayed there a year and I didn't make any money, like zero. I spent more than I made. Okay.
Right.
So
for sure.
I thought, wow, this isn't going to work for me. And back then, I'll tell you, speaking in public would have been a nightmare for me. It was my biggest fear. I didn't like speaking in front of groups. And I remember being in that first company, and one of the leaders said, you got to get great at a couple things. You got to get great at talking to everybody you come across, everybody that comes within 3 feet of you. And you got to get great at speaking in front of people. I thought, well, this isn't for me, because I am not good at talking to strangers and approaching people. And I'm terrible and terrified of speaking in public. So I kind of realized that maybe it wasn't for me. And then the economy crashed back in 2008 and completely wiped us out. We went from being millionaires to being flat broke. And therefore, in 2010, I had to take massive action. And I got introduced to this industry, and it's been life-changing for me. And I'll tell you, it's been life-changing in lots of areas, not just financially, but what I think it's the most underrated part of what we have our hands on with our home business, and especially our team we have here, is you're surrounded with like-minded people. You're surrounded with positive people. You're surrounded with people that are trying to better their lives, people that are going the extra mile, people that are busier than heck, right? Here's Christina, a busy mom of 4, right, I believe. And she is as busy as it gets. And yet she devotes a few minutes every day. She's very consistent. It doesn't take a lot of time, but she devotes a few minutes every day to better her life. And when you're surrounded by a lot of people like that, that don't feed into the negativity. In fact, our team has a no negativity policy where you don't even bring up anything bad. You're surrounded by people that want more out of life, that are uplifting, that are powerful. And when you get submerged with those type of people, it just makes us better. So that part of the industry completely changed my life. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, but most of my friends weren't. So I finally got surrounded by other entrepreneurs that thought like me, that dreamt like me, that wanted to take massive action and wanted the better things out of life. And it's been life-changing ever since. And it didn't start out fast, I'll tell you that. In 2010, Again, I had a major why because we had lost everything. I mean, we went from $1 million home to a small rental. We went from having vacation homes to not being able to go on vacation. You know, that's how it was. And this industry, it caused, you know, I had to take action. So we did, and I made a couple $100 my first month in that company. That was way back in 2010, and I didn't have any mentorship, and I didn't have any systems. You're going to hear a lot about systems today, but I didn't have any mentorship or systems, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I just put my head down and ran. I got involved with a company that was about 7 years in, and they had a major momentum, but I got in kind of at the end of the momentum phase. So when I did, you know, I started out, like I said, made a couple $100 the first couple months. I don't think I broke $1,000 in a month income for like 7 months. However, I kept grinding and I kept growing. I kept grinding and kept growing. And we went on to make 6 figures in that company. You know, I think my best year was $182,000. And again, everything I talk about here will income claimer. I'll put that out there. We're not saying you're going to make this kind of money.
I don't think I broke $1,000.
It is
for like 7 months.
If you don't work, you probably won't make any money. Okay, so I'm gonna put that income disclaimer. But because I was consistent and took action, it took a lot of years, a few years. But then I went on to make 6 figures. And again, because the company was on a downward spiral, it only lasted a few years. And then in 2017, 2018, I joined another company. That's where I met Christina. We had moderate success, you know, moderate success. 2018 was the worst entrepreneur year of my life. Everything crashed. I couldn't get anybody to join my business. I mean, anybody. I think I signed up like 7 affiliates in the entire year. And I was on the struggle bus. So is anybody out there, if you're on the struggle bus, you know, give me some likes and some hearts. I just want you to know you're not alone, because I was struggling so bad that, I mean, I remember days in 2018 where I had to scrounge around the house to find coins to put gas in my car. You know, that's how bad it got. And you're talking about somebody that used to be a millionaire. So it was a struggle.
No, you don't have to.
And I was almost, and you, Christina, you know the struggle. I mean, we've been there. And I was almost going to give up on the industry for a few years. And the reason being, what I realized when I had the massive success from 2010 to all the way about 2016, I was doing home business presentations and at people's homes 5 or 6 nights a week. I was on the road most weekends doing hotel presentations. And for 75 years, that's really the only way anyone's been able to build home businesses. Yes, it was great. It changed my life. It changed my income. I made ridiculous amounts of income after a few years, but I sacrificed so much quality family time, right? Because I was gone almost every night of the week. And back in October, I had decided, after I struggled the entire year in 2018, I said, it's just not working for me. I'm just not passionate about it. I can't give up my nights and weekends anymore. My kids are 14 and 16, both elite athletes, and we basically are playing one sport somewhere out of town every weekend. And I just said to myself, you know what? I think I'm giving up for a while. I'm not saying I was going to give up altogether, but I wasn't going to go chase the money and give up the most important years of my kids' lives. I wasn't going to do that. And I said, I might as well just stop what I'm doing. Right. But I decided, Christina, that I was just going to stop what I'm doing because it wasn't working. And I'll wait until my kids graduate. And then I'll get back into the home business industry.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine posted something on Facebook, and he said, brand new marketing system coming out. Are you in the CBD industry yet? And now I know this guy is a brilliant marketer. So I was curious because I wanted to learn how to do things online. I mean, a few years ago, I remember barely knowing how to text. Right? So Brian was a genius on online marketing. So I wanted to learn that. But when he mentioned CBD, a lot like your very first response when I reached out to you, I have kids in Catholic school, just like you do. I'm anti-drugs. I mean, I don't put anything bad in my body. I don't even take an aspirin or ibuprofen. So I had a misconception on what CBD oil was. I thought it was with the other plant, the marijuana plant, and I wanted nothing to do with it. So I said to Brian, I saw the system and I got real attracted. I said, but I don't think I could promote this online. I might be able to, if you could teach me how to market to strangers, I might be able to do it that way and just dilly-dab a little bit into it. Then he got me some information to where I got educated about CBD and actually what it was, that it wasn't part of the marijuana plant. It actually comes from the hemp plant, that it could not get you high. And then I just saw hundreds and thousands of testimonials of life-changing results. And what I kept seeing was aches and pains going away. And I was on the struggle bus for aches and pains. I'm 52 now, and I hadn't been able to work out hard in a few years because my shoulders and elbows hurt so bad and my knees. So I kept seeing that. And I kept seeing helping with sleep. And I'm like, wow, that's a big issue for me because I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years. Every time I lay down, I'm always trying to think of how am I going to make my next dollar. Maybe this could help me sleep. So I got on the product. And I'm telling you what I love about this, and I had no idea it was going to happen. I've been taking health products for years, and most products takes weeks to get in your system before you even feel a result. Well, I took this product not having any idea what to expect. That day I'm on the treadmill, and I remember just speeding things up, running. My legs weren't hurting as bad, and I'm just running faster than I have in years. And then I'm
thinking about starting to run again.
It's crazy what it's done for me. You guys, 5 months ago, and it's embarrassing because I am a fitness freak, and I just had to stop going hard. Like I love swimming, but I started saying to myself, maybe swimming's just going to be my thing because I can't lift anymore. And so I got into swimming, but I couldn't even do pull-ups. Like after I did one, it hurt so bad I couldn't even try to do the second one because my elbow and shoulders. Well, I'm telling you, just from a few drops of this underneath my tongue every day, I'm busting out 15 pull-ups now, pain-free. It's crazy. And we're attracting so many fitness gurus into our team and quality people, actresses like you and fitness gurus and nurses and firemen. All these people are joining our team now. It's crazy the results everyone's getting. I'm talking fitness gurus that compete. They're like, my workouts are better than they have been in years. These are guys that compete. And because it helps them with the inflammation, it helps them with recovery. The word is just getting out. And it is crazy how fast our team is growing.
It's growing. And
go ahead.
What about the fact that most people don't even know about CBD? I mean, it hasn't even.
Yeah. So you guys, she's got a great point here. And timing is so crucial to home businesses. And let me just leave you guys with some things to really pay attention to. First of all, Christina is a superstar. People absolutely love her. She's driven. She's focused, laser focused. And you joining her team now is going to just put you in an unfair advantage over the people that join her a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, because her team is growing daily, right? These things, timing's everything. You don't want to be, look at her list. I mean, these are people on her team. You don't want to be at the bottom of page 10, right? You want to be at the top of her organization.
So, yeah.
Right. So we're growing fast, but here's the crazy thing. Our company, Hempworx, we just got voted the #1 fastest growing home business on the planet. I mean, it's an award that can't be taken from us. People could say, well, our company is one of the fastest growing. No, not one of the. It's proven. We got the award, #1 fastest growing company in the entire world for home business. So over 400,000 happy customers already. And here's the great point. Here's the great part. our product, our main products, our CBD oils, that's catapulted us up to this. I mean, it just skyrocketed us to this success. We went from 2017, we did 9 million in sales, 9.6 roughly. And last year we did over 100 million in sales. But check this out. Most people you know right now still have no idea what CBD oil does for them. And if they do hear about it, they have no idea where to get it. They have no idea how to get quality CBD oil, because there is a huge difference between some of the CBD oils you're going to find in a gas station or pharmacy. You guys, if you're going to find a CBD oil in a gas station, run. Okay, the only thing you should be buying from a gas station is water and gas, because everything else in there is bad for you. Everything else they sell in the gas station is bad for you. It's loaded with synthetic stuff that you just shouldn't be putting in your body. Okay, our products are pure. We have third-party testing. We send out for third-party testing. We put all the results on our website, because our company was built because our founder, Jenna, was severely sick. And these products changed her life, and she decided to create a company out of it. So she didn't just decide to get into this business to make a bunch of money. She got in this business because the products healed her, and she wanted to share it with the world. So she kept the products the same way what it was when she received them. They're pure. Okay, you shouldn't have fillers in a natural product. Okay, and almost every product you go to in the stores, learn to read labels, not just with CBD oil, but things you eat. Okay, CBD oil shouldn't have more than 2 ingredients. It shouldn't. Okay, our products are pure. They're proven. They're third-party tested. We even have the Hemp Authority approval seal, which a company went out there and researched all the top companies there were, and they narrowed it down to 13 companies that said are doing things right, from the way you grow it to the way you extract it to the way you bottle it. They researched everything, and they only awarded 13 certificates, and our company's one of them. And we're the only company out of those 13 that you could actually make a business out of it. So here's what I tell people, Christina. It's like, don't overthink this. It's just a way for you to get an online store. Let's face it, everything online.
Everything is online
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody wants to shop retail anymore. Stores are closing left and right. They don't even want to shop for their clothes and even their groceries anymore. Right.
Right.
So people say, "What are you worried about the competition?" Exactly. Are you worried? People ask, "Are you worried about all the competition? CBD oil is popping up everywhere." No. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I love that, because then it shows people how much it's growing. But bottom line, if people don't like to shop for their clothes and their food, they're definitely not going to want to go shop for their CBD oil, right? They want everything shipped right to their door. And right now, we're the number one fastest growing company.
It works.
Yeah, absolutely. The number one fastest growing company. The the hack certification, right? It's certified as one of the top 13 companies as far as pure and organic. That's what you want. And then bottom line is, you're ordering from Christina. I mean, why in the world would you go buy something from somebody you don't know when you could support Christina and her dreams? But here's what I'm telling you. If you're listening to this, here's what I want you to do. Right now, we have a way where you could go get a free tour. A free tour, no obligation, no credit card needed. Just reach out to Christina, send her your email address, and do this right away, because what this does is it gives you a free tour where you can learn all about CBD, amazing back office tour. And what it does is actually gives you a temporary hold at the top of your organization. So all the people that come in after you, if you decide to join Christina in business, all these people will be underneath you. So reach out to her right away. Take that free tour. Those of you that have a business hat on and understand timing and leverage and what this is going to be doing. I mean, the Forbes magazine, Rolling Stone magazine, these experts put together articles on what they project the CBD industry to be. And listen to this. They're talking about, and remember, it just got legalized just a few months back. And they're projecting it to go from 600 million with the entire industry to 600 million in 2018. And they're projecting it to be 22 billion. $22 billion industry within 3 years. So something's going from just being legalized to 2018, it did 600 million total. And it's going to be 22 billion within 3 years. How much of that do you want a piece of? I mean, it's unheard of. And I'm telling you, I've been in this industry for 10 years.
It's basically what we're doing. I mean,
that's all it is. Open your online store.
It's an online store.
Send all your friends and family. They're going to be within 6 months. The way this is going viral, the way the stories are being shared and people's lives being changed from this product. Right now, most people you know aren't consuming CBD oil. They're not. But in 6 months, most everybody you know will be consuming CBD oil. And here's what I can tell you about CBD oil. They consume it daily. I won't go a day without it. I won't. It's life-changing. So when they're ordering it daily, it means when they're consuming it daily, it means they're ordering it monthly. And that means you're getting paid every single month, month after month after month after month. And check this out. What do? When they start feeling good, they start sharing it, and all of a sudden they want their own store, right?
Right.
Everything's online.
Thing,
Why wouldn't you want your own CBD online store? It's everywhere. And you're finding out about it first. You're finding out about it before all your friends and family. That's when you get into a business. That's when you recognize trends. That's how I've been able to make millions in my career, is I recognize trends. What's the next growing trend? And we're here at the right time with the right place. And we're attracting superstars like Christina and the rest of the people on our team. You guys, you can't go wrong. Here's the best part. We haven't had one single home party, not one single hotel meeting, and our team has grown in the hundreds already without having to do the home parties or hotel meetings. It's all done online. All our presentations are online. All our overviews are online. We simply teach a system where all you have to do is text. Text people or inbox. If you could text and inbox people, then you could have success, because once you're text, you offer somebody a free trial. They get in that free trial. Now they're learning about all the thousands of people that are getting their lives changed from these products, right? Then they're reading about all the people making ridiculous incomes. I've been in this industry for 10 years. Today's Thursday. It's our payday. You usually see our group chat on the checks that are coming out. I've never seen so many people make this kind of money this early on. I've never seen it.
I mean,
it's unheard of, because
want to make money. I mean, basically.
Yeah, and it's the great part about it is, in 10 years in this industry, I've seen a lot of compensation plans, pay plans. Well, Josh and Jenna, the founders, they're actually affiliates. Okay, they're affiliates. They always have been affiliates. They decided to open up their own business because they decided they wanted to do things different. The things they didn't like about network marketing, they were going to fix and change. The things they loved about network marketing, they were going to keep them the same. And that's what they did. But what I love is they became affiliates. Okay. And the great part about that means they built the pay plan structured to pay the affiliates, to get the affiliates wealthy, not to get corporate wealthy. See, that's where it's a game changer, because they want to help thousands of people. Right. And the only way to help thousands of people is to pay them more than most any other company pays them. And Jenna actually, in 4 years in her spot in this industry, and again, income disclaimer, results vary. Results are not typical. If you don't work, you probably won't make any money. But Jenna just became the #2 income earner in the entire world. And think about that. There are companies that have been around for 20 or 30 years. And she's only been doing it 3.5 years. And this last year, she just had a baby. So she kind of stopped working for most of it. And yet she made the biggest check I've ever seen in network marketing. And I worked with the company that they had the founders, one of the founders an affiliate, but the pay plan was built to make the company rich and not the affiliates rich. She's making 4 times what that man was making as an affiliate. 4 times. I mean, it's unheard of. And the great part about this is we let people, we have a system so people that don't have a lot of experience like Christina could plug into the system and make money today, like fast. Our startup bonuses are like nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, you can make up to $200 just by bringing in one new customer or one new affiliate, up to $200